Many people might suggest, of course, that the Prince and Princess of Wales, William and Catherine, well, delighting us with these beautiful pictures first and foremost. What do you think to these? I don't know about you, but I know I've often said this. I can't draw a straight line, so I'm really impressed, you know. I love anybody that can just pick up a pencil, do you, and sketch and, you know, come out with some brilliance like this. And you think, how do you know where to do, you know, I remember, I don't know if you remember this, but having sort of drawing lessons and art lessons at school, everybody else has seemed really good, and you kind of think, when does this hour finish? Because you just either have aptitude for it or you don't. This clearly they do, but I think this is a brilliant thing that Catherine is doing, obviously trying to get people creative. And I love this little point, by the way, chums. It doesn't cost a lot, does it? You know, a pencil and any piece of paper, scrap paper, you can just have a go. It gets the imagination going. And I think that just goes to show that she's thought this through. I just like that. It's as simple as that, you know. Now, over here, as you can imagine, there was a bit of a kickback as to the fact that William and Catherine did not attend this year's BAFTA Awards. And I've told you much about that. I've attended them on many a year. The most tedious event, let me tell you. Red carpet arrivals, goodness, you know, couldn't pick these people out in a line from Crime Watch. And you kind of think, who are these people? And you know what always makes me laugh? In my day, you know, I know I sound like ancient, don't I? But you had to know the celebrity. Now they give you a crib sheet with a picture telling you why this person's famous. Surely, if they have to be told that they're famous, then they're not that famous, are they? You know, it's madness, isn't it, when you think? Now, here's where it gets really interesting, because this man, that's right, the former Doctor Who actor David Tennant, took to the stage and got political. And as you can imagine, this didn't go down incredibly well. I think people, as I've often said, just want to be entertained. You know, you've got the likes, of course, of the Star Wars actor and other people like Kate Winslet clapping like seals, not realising that, in fact, the current government are planning to axe all the arts funding for individuals. So, all right for them, the usual multi-millionaires that have made it. What about the struggling actors, the budding filmmakers, you know, the thespians behind the scenes, the costume workers? This is the ludicrous of these people. That's what I would say. But now it's just proven the point, you see, because the ratings are in and they are dire, absolutely dire. In fact, it was so bad that this particular program, on at peak time, prime time, on the biggest channel over here in the United Kingdom, BBC One, scraped in just under 3 million. Now, here's where it gets really interesting, because of course a lot of people are blaming the lacklustre performance of the MC, David Tennant, and his barbed attacks politically, etc. As I said, people weren't happy with that, and particularly certain BBC bosses, believe it or not. Now, because of this, they're looking to place, and as ever we have to say allegedly, this behind a line of simply online, and that would give them, of course, a lot more freedom to be, well, what they might consider to be funny, attack individuals, that sort of stuff. But once it goes online, of course, it's the choice of the people whether they want to watch it or not. And it's fascinating to know the way this has played out, because, as I said, the Prince and Princess of Wales couldn't attend. They were on holiday with their children, and rightly so. But you do understand that this would have been highly embarrassing, particularly for the relationship that we're now relying on Prince William to build with the President of the United States, thanks to the fallout of our current government. You get that picture. Moving forward, right, if this goes literally online, all of these lovies only have themselves to blame. And when it goes online, there's less sponsorship, because it's all about hits, ratings and likes. Over on the BBC, they got that all without, of course, any problem. Who are they going to turn and blame now then? Interesting, isn't it? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.